Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. If you're new here, I react to video game music from games I've never played or heard about. If you're not new, welcome back. I myself am a musician. I've been playing guitar for many years, so I like to decipher these a little different. And today I'm going to be doing a request for a platinum tier supporter, also their birthday, Gardeling. Happy birthday. This is a game called Supremacy. Song is called, well, it's just the title theme from Supremacy from the Commodore 64. So that's a first on this channel. Two firsts. Never heard of this game. Never had a Commodore 64. I don't know much about it. I just know it's an old console. I think that was like computer based. Might have even had floppy disks. I could be totally wrong though. Either way, this is Supremacy. Let's go. Oh yeah. This is dated. Kind of sounds like corn. Ooh. Very spacey. Ooh, that chord. And there's a bass line. Ooh, that's a sick bass. Sounds like a stand-up bass. Damn. The roots of VGM. Chiptunes. Oh, I dropped my pen. Hold on. This is... Oh. We may have a beat, too? Oh my god, this is like... This is way too complex for this system. Oh my damn, bro, chill. It's still building. It's so melodic. They push the limits to the Commodore 64 with this. The whole memory was this song. Bro, I'd be scared listening to this for the first time. This might be the coolest chiptune I've ever heard. I'm in shock right now. It's the title theme, by the way. It's over. Oh me, oh my. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Commodore 64, I'm like, this is gonna sound like a bunch of malarkey, tomfoolery, beeps and boops, and they were beeps and boops, but damn, there was a whole lot going on in there. Okay. I'm not kidding. I think that might have been the coolest chiptune I've ever heard. Wow. That's at least 30 years old now, this song. So, wow. It's stuff like this that just kind of like proves why VGM is so badass. Is because if it was cool then, with its limitations, imagine that now. You know, now that can be created to its full potential. This is restricted. So, yeah. Fitting title. Fitting title. That was one of the most melodic chiptunes I've ever heard. Chiptunes have melodies, don't get me wrong. But to have like chord progressions and like memorable melodies like dun 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 dun, and then the chord progression with a little dun 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 dun, and then the beat. Like, I'm so curious how they even created that. How do they make that and turn it into music? Wow. There is a song that it reminded me of quite a bit. I have to think of it. I might have to look it up on my own time in a second, but I'll get back to that later. But if you like this, I'll definitely recommend the other one. That was a very like complex, I mean, at least for the time, it's kind of a song structure, right? It had like, you know, it had kind of like a verse part, a chorus part. Yeah. And then the big like intro build-up, like someone really took the time to make this. Is there a composer here somewhere? Yeah, it's composed by Jaron Tell. Legend. Oh my god, dude. What else have they made? And how? That was really, really cool. And I would love to hear that in modern day technology. But it also sounds really good like this. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, it's not for everyone. Not everyone can listen to like drums made out of but you know, I see it, the potential there. One thing that really stood out, which I don't know if it had anything to do with the game, but there was a lot of notes that rang out, and all that means is like, you know, when you hit a note, the dynamic of how you hit it is like, it can be tied to like emotion. So you can go like ding. So let's say a piano, for example, you can go like ding, or you can go like ding, or you could press it softer or harder. In this case, the notes ringing out was like on everything, every single melody, everything you heard. It's like they hit it, and then it just kept going like, and then even the main melody, a little dun dun, it was still like, it wasn't like dun dun dun. It was like dun 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 dun. Like everything just had like this atmosphere to it that was kind of creepy, and which reminded me of space. Also, I'm now just noticing that there's like stars in the background. I did not notice that until now. I was looking at the the logo, but now I'm noticing there are stars. So does this take place in space? Because that's kind of what I imagined. I imagined some outer space shiznit, some debris flying around. That was crazy. That was crazy. My first experience with Commodore 64. And I'm kind of flabbergasted by the expertise that went into this. You know, usually I would ask, you know, the communities like, hey, tell me about this game. Tell me what you know. I mean, maybe I'm just being pessimistic, but I don't doubt this will get like a whole bunch of views, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like, you know, how many people know about Supremacy on the Commodore 64? This channel is not about views. It's about, you know, discovering these hidden gems. So, you know, if anything, it sucks for other people that don't want to check these out just because they don't know it. So, if you are familiar with this game, please tell me your thoughts of when you heard this. What's the rest of it sound like? What else is on Commodore? You know what I mean? Just tell me, like, if you're related to this community in any way, and you're still around, let me know, because that was sick. That was really impressive. And again, shout out to Jerome Tell. Doesn't sound American, sounds something. That was great. Cool. I'm fairly confident saying, at least at this moment in time, that was one of the cooler chiptunes I've ever heard. Believe it or not, there's not a lot of chiptunes on this channel, at least not yet. And that's where we came from, you know what I mean? This channel would not exist if it wasn't for Supremacy on the Commodore 64. So, thanks, Supremacy. I don't know what else to say. Thanks. Tell me more, please. Setting, everything. Anywho. So, again, happy birthday, Gardelane, and thank you for that. If you want to do the same thing, you can request a VGM on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine, neither are necessary. They just guarantee that I will check out your song eventually if you do not mind waiting. But there is a wait, quite a big one, I should say. If you do not want to wait, you could do what Gardelane did here, and they became a platinum trophy tier. I always have trouble saying that. They became a platinum supporter. I'll just say that. And which means they skipped the line in front of everybody. And also, on top of that, you also get your outstanding requests that you've done previously. So, pretty big perk. And if you want to do that, go check out the Patreon and read more about it. Shout out to the rest of my Platinum supporters, Fly, Gardelane as well, Turn Arclight, Rogue Monk, and Moon Knight. Thank you so much. And thanks to everyone else that you see. And thanks to you for watching. A new experience on the channel is always good. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. More chiptunes, please. More Supremacy, please. I will catch you dudes and dudettes in the next one. Peace.